Hallöchen! Es ist soweit. Oh mein Gott, ich bin so gehypt. Puh. So, was haben wir hier? Apocalypse, your life was through struggle for survival, just as it's now. You have a massive, impressive character, passionate and quick hand off. You are not inclined to hold grudges for long. In the past, you were a rumor and a drunkard. With the oneness of the apocalypse, you set the goal to change your life for better. Cool. Was gibt's noch? Class. Okay. Bist du nur ein oder was? Ah, jetzt. Okay, ist ein bisschen, man muss genau klicken. Pathfinder. Before the apocalypse, you led a typical life, worked a regular job, and were known for your kindness and fairness. Possessing intelligence and hidden leadership qualities, you adhered to moral principles. However, there's a dark side to you. Your determination and thirst for power can make you act decisively and uncompromisingly, even against your own convictions. Okay. Ghost. Before the apocalypse, the details of your life remained a mystery, hidden from the eyes of those around you. Your character is complex but harmonious. It combines toughness and ruthlessness with a deep-seated sense of justice and kindness. You've always been skeptical of authority and laws, and now that the apocalypse has changed the world, you relish the opportunity to act in the accordance with your convictions in this new order. Oh, das hört sich gut an. Okay, ist glaube ich bis jetzt mein Favorit. Ghost? Ja, ich nehme Ghost. Ich nehme Ghost General, so Voice.
Alright, the first rule is cardio. Now I get it.
Alright, the first rule is cardio.
Alright, the first rule is cardio. Now I get it.
Alright, the first rule is cardio. Now I get it.
Alright, the first rule is cardio. Now I get it.
Alright, the first rule is cardio.
Alright, the first rule is cardio. Now I get it.
Ja. Ändert sich denn da? Verändert sich überhaupt was? Achso, ja, okay. Return. Weiß nicht, das hier? Das ist scheiße. Das ist ganz gut. Tattoos. Ist hier nur... So, Haare dunkel. Aha. Beard. Beard. I got a beard. Yes. So, fertig. Server also. Population high. Oxels. Pepperburg, Herrenburg. Herrenburg hört sich deutsch an. Wenn man den Join Server. So, oh, ich habe keine Ahnung, was mich jetzt erwartet. Oh Gott, ich bin so gespannt. Das, was taugt hier, das Spiel. Oh. Lalalala. Ist hier Early Access, mal sehen, wie es läuft. Keine Ahnung. Ah, okay. Ja, Internet Connection liegt dort nicht, Kollege. Able to connect. Warum? Wenn das jetzt schon wieder nicht geht, dann ich gleich schon auf. Okay. Sieht schon mal anders aus als eben. Ich glaube, es geht. Komm schon. Yes. One moment can change a day, one day can change a life, and one life can change the world. Deep. Ist das deep. Eieiei. Okay. So. Okay, wir warten. Jetzt geht's. Oh, fantastic.
Stay put. Show me your hands. Do you hear me?
Geht los, es geht los.
Looks clean. What do we do? He'll die here. No time. Get him to the car.
Get him to the car. Okay, die haben mich abgeholt irgendwo. Eingesammelt. Lennart, can you hear me? Ich heiße nicht Lennart.
It looks like your pupils are responding and your hearing is intact. How are you feeling? When we found you, you had lost a lot of blood. I don't usually believe in miracles, so I assume that your quick recovery is the result of incredible fortitude.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Woodberry.
Woodberry.
I think this is the first time we've ever seen you here. So you're probably not from around these parts. But don't worry, make yourself at home.
Okay.
So, can you get up? Try to get off the bed.
I try. Let me try. Das sieht ganz gut aus. So. Task, new beginning. Talk to Dr. Leonard. Hold F to interact.
Let me take another look at you.
Ah, festhalten, okay.
Great. I'm really glad to see you recovering so quickly.
Schnell gesund geworden.
People from the outside before.
Schon öfters Leute von draußen gesucht.
Ja. My name is Leonard, Woodberry's doctor. And you are?
Mikrob. Na nu? Achso, okay.
All right. Your speech organs seem fine. Nice to meet you. Well, I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but our leader Chris will fill you in on everything better than I can.
Chris, Leader
So,
Chris.
if you're
Okay.
feeling okay already, you can grab your bag and go take a look around.
Aber ich habe einen Rucksack.
Don't worry. Everyone in Woodberry already knows we have a newcomer.
Okay. What happened to me?
We found you not far from Woodberry, bleeding and unconscious.
Okay.
Your car was nearby, overturned, and it looked like you'd been fighting with a large group of infected. It's a good thing we found you in time. Well, anything else? I'm sure Chris will tell you more than I can. Take care.
Weiß ja, wo ich
And
bin.
get well soon. After you talk to Chris, you can always find me at the infirmary.
Infirmary, okay, goodbye. Gut.
Don't
Okay,
forget
John.
to take your belongings. They're in the bag by the door.
Ah, hier, meine Tasche. Ah, cool. Okay. So, water, energy, canned food, apple juice, energy. Ja, jetzt muss ich alles einsammeln. Ich höre Stimmen hier im Hintergrund. Alter, das ist ja krass. Man hört hier im Hintergrund Stimmen, voll real. Ich dachte schon, hier ist jemand drin bei mir.
For weapons and other equipment, you can check out.
Was kann ich check out? Das wird buy from me when I return to. Kann ich mal was klauen hier? Okay, Doctor. Buy medic from the to be able to save your life with timely medical care.
Our leader Chris will be glad to know you've recovered. Head to him first, okay?
Ja, okay. Hast du mir ja eben auch schon erzählt, ne? Dann wollen wir mal reingehen. First. Okay.
You must have been thirsty. If you go out again, don't forget to replenish your
Eat food and drink water to
supplies.
keep your energy and fist levels up. If you want for to zero, your health will start to decrease slowly. Okay. Ich habe noch Hunger. Ja, das geht. Okay, dann mache ich die Tür. Bis jetzt ganz gut. Grafik ist ganz okay. Woodberry, welcome to Woodberry Server Cloning. Only when you shutter from the city. Talk to Chris if you want to know more about Woodberry or you land plot. Okay, kann ich auch Waffen verkaufen. Lucky bartender drinks from rock to be able to quench your hunger and thirst when necessary. Ja, das hat er mir schon erzählt. Da kriege ich Heilung. That bestimmt increase your stamina. Okay. Oh, Sauna gibt's auch. Cool. Cool. Okay, was geht ab? Ist eine Werkbank. Und da ist mal. Liegt hier Loot? Liegen hier überall Taschen rum. Das ist jetzt eigentlich alles Online-Spieler, muss ja, ne? Okay, maybe, bro, I literally don't have your nip. Okay. Moin.
Leading a community can be challenging, but hello, you're the survivor we rescued a couple of days ago, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
We're all praying for your speedy recovery.
Dankeschön.
It's good to see you're okay.
Das freut mich auch. Thank you. Erstmal
We
bedanken.
always tried to help those in trouble. Otherwise, where would we be if we didn't show humanity to each other? Definitely not here. My name is Chris, and I'm in charge of this shelter called Woodberry. Here, we have gathered all the remaining survivors from New Fortune City and the surrounding suburbs. In Woodberry, we all work together towards rebuilding our society, and any help would be greatly appreciated. Each of us would like to live in a better world. A world where our children can play freely on the streets, where we won't have to live every day in uncertainty and fear of death.
Ja,
This
ist auch
dream is
richtig.
what unites all of us.
Wer will das
Get to know
schon?
the members of our close-knit team to see how everything is organized here. Talk to the weapons trader, Edward, the storage keeper, Abby, the bartender, Rob, and Dr. Leonard.
Okay.
After you're done talking, come back to me, and in the meantime, I'll register you.
Okay, er registriert mich in der Zeit. Goodbye. Jetzt kann ich ihn aber nicht fragen, was das für ein Raum ist. Okay. Talk to Eddard. Eddard, wo bist du, Eddard?
Hey, hello.
Ja. Oh, die stehen hier alle schon Schlange. Sehr geil.
The honor you do daily notification. I'm highly recommended. A very useful thing. As a person who's been surviving outside for a long time, I will say this. Try to move as quietly as possible if you don't want unnecessary contacts.
Glad to see you, buddy.
Ach, Hinder, ich will auch noch mal machen hier. Dauert das so lange?
Always stock up on everything you can, buddy.
So, ich kann mich einfach
Greetings,
vordringen.
buddy. I see you finally recovered. Let me introduce myself. I'm Eddard, the weapons trader.
Ja.
It was my guys who found you almost dead out there. We don't leave people in distress here in Woodberry. Quite the opposite, actually. Here, I've got something for you.
Meine erste Waffe. Okay.
This is the Molot Hunter, an excellent rifle. Just needs to be assembled at the workbench. Once you assemble it, you can have it for yourself. It's a gift. With it,
Workbench.
you'll have a better chance of making it back home on your own 2 feet, rather than on a stretcher like last time.
Ja, das macht Sinn.
No need to thank me. The important thing is that you're alive. The rest doesn't matter. Well, I wish you luck, buddy. If you ever want to buy top-notch weapons and ammunition, or if you want to sell anything you don't need, feel free to come to me.
Okay. Ich hab nichts zum Traden, oder?
It seems you're still not on the list of residents. Before I can trade with you, you'll need to complete registration with Chris as a new resident. Don't worry,
Alles
buddy.
klar.
Quick process. See you soon.
Alles klar.
Till
Bye.
we meet again.
Workbench. Auf in den Workshop. Okay, in the open world you will come across workbenches that are indispensable. If you need to install attachment on your weapons or dismantle items into valuable consumables before using a workbench, make sure that the area around you is safe. Okay, es dauert also etwas länger, wenn man hier was macht. So, ne, ausholen. Okay. Go back. Tap. And instruments. Cool. Grip. Grip. Okay. Talk to Abby. Where's Abby? Abby. Oh, fudge. Yes, Abby.
Hey, good luck to you. Hey there. You're the survivor everyone's been talking about lately.
Oh, yes, that's me.
Glad to see you're okay.
Hübsches
I'm
Mädchen.
Abby, the storage room keeper. It's the safest place in Woodberry, so people use it to store their personal belongings.
Ah, okay.
I can see your backpack is pretty full. Leave the things you don't need right now with me. It'll make it easier for you to move around. Don't worry.
Okay, wenn der
You'll be
Rucksack voll ist,
perfectly safe here.
wird man langsamer. Alles klar.
It's secure here.
Ja, der Sound im Hintergrund ist krass. Ich denke die ganze Zeit, mich ruft hier einer.
Great. That's the way to go. The storage room is available completely free of charge for all Woodberry residents. Chris registered you, didn't he? Please talk to him if he hasn't yet, alright? Meanwhile, I'll keep an eye on your things.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Baby sagt man nicht. If you suffer a fatal injury in the open world, you will lose all the items in your backpack. To prevent losing valuable items, save them in the storage. You can also place items in your protective case, but its capacity is limited. Okay, ich habe also eben noch eine protective case. Ah, da unten. Ja, die Waffen können da rein. Gut. Dr. Leonard. During the task kann ich das nicht machen. Das Doktor. Hier läuft. Cool.
Carpe diem. When are you
Carpe
heading
diem.
outside? Chris wants you to register as a resident of Woodberry. That's great. We always welcome new members to our community.
Das finde ich gut.
Just yesterday, we weren't sure if you would be okay. Well, in that case, I need to give you this.
GPS map shows all points of interest and evacuation routes on a map of New Fortune State. You can also use it to see and accept the community task that the people of Woodberry are giving you. Okay, cool. Tap. Nee, tap.
It's a GPS map of New Fortune City and its surrounding area. It marks all the evacuation points through which you can safely return to Woodberry. Keep an eye on the map. The closer you are to an evacuation point, the safer it will be. According to the rules, I need to wait for confirmation from Chris that you're a registered resident. Once you're done with that, feel free to drop by if you need any medication.
Okay, jetzt muss ich nochmal zu dem Chris, oder was?
See you later. Take care of your health.
I have questions. What's like being a doctor? Tell me about the virus, tell me about the types of medication, give me some advice for surviving.
If you find yourself in trouble again outside and get injured, the first thing you should do is stop the bleeding as quickly as possible. Otherwise, it can escalate into a more severe hemorrhage, which is very dangerous to your life.
Okay, sehr
At the
realistisch, ja?
same time, the more you use your first aid kits, the more skillful you will become at handling such situations.
Oh, cool! Okay. At the same time...
As they say, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. Wishing you good health and resilience.
Ah, das ist sehr nice. Ah, Gerüchte sind immer gut. Komm her, hau nochmal einen raus.
While I do appreciate our infirmary at Woodberry, sometimes I miss the variety of equipment and supplies I had in the New Fortune City Hospital. Most likely, there are still many valuable provisions left there. Unfortunately, it's still very dangerous to venture inside. You can imagine that during the early days of the epidemic, they brought in everyone who was bitten by the infected. I only survived because I happened to be out of town at that time.
Okay.
I hope that one day we'll reclaim the hospital. The supplies there would last us for several years.
Okay, das hört sich
But for
wichtig
now,
an.
you could go there on a reconnaissance mission yourself. Perhaps things aren't as bad as they used to be. Just be careful.
Okay, das klingt echt so, als wenn man zu diesem Krankenhaus muss. Irgendwann mal.
The main type of medical supply is the first aid kit.
Ja.
It can help you stop bleeding and restore your health. And the larger the first aid kit, the more times you can use it. There are also various medications available, which of course won't be as effective as a full-fledged first aid kit, but they can help to numb the pain or increase endurance, for example. Use them depending on the situation you find yourself in. That's about it. Good luck.
Virus. Ja, komm, hau raus.
Well,
Das wissen.
it's unfortunate that humanity faced the SARS BG55 virus.
Oh, SARS
But even more
BG55.
tragic is what the Azure X vaccine did to those who trusted in the hope of curing all diseases.
Azure X.
While I was at the hospital, I kept a research journal and monitored the condition of all the patients, both those who received the vaccine and those who didn't. And here's the pattern I discovered.
Oh, da hat die mich geschautet. Boah.
3 months after receiving the vaccine, the patient ceased to be a human in the conventional sense. They become so aggressive that this aggression completely overwhelms their human self. It's a horrifying sight.
Okay.
It seems like we were all so eager to defeat the virus quickly that we took an excessive risk in creating the vaccine.
Aha.
We were blinded by our daily struggles, fighting for people's lives without seeing the bigger picture. So when the Azure X vaccine arrived at the hospitals with positive test results, we immediately started administering it to all SARS BG55 patients, hoping to put an end to the widespread suffering. And initially the vaccine seemed to work. People were visibly improving, expressing gratitude, and reuniting with their families.
Okay.
Little did we know that an inevitable fate awaited all of them in the end.
Scheiße. What? Oh, das ist ja voll hier Verschwörungstheorie. Untermauerung hier. Von wegen, ja, das Vakzin, ja, der Impfstoff ist gut, hat geholfen und dann auf einmal nach 3 Monaten werden alle Zombies.
Too many people
Ich sehe da leichte
It was even exported
Überschneidungen im
when the aggressive
Coronavirus.
infected individuals took to the streets. It only took a couple
dieser
of weeks
ganzen
for New Fortune City
Verschwörungstheorie
to
dahinter,
completely
ey.
fall. That's why we still don't know what happened in other countries. I sincerely
Ich hab
hope
grad
that
hier
the
einen
scale of vaccination
Windows-Sound
didn't
gehört.
affect
Was
as
ist denn das?
disastrous as it did for us.
Düm.
Well, I
Das
suppose
Anmelden oder
only
Abmelden
time
von
will
Windows
tell.
habe ich gehört.
It's challenging, but I enjoy it. You can't imagine how wonderful it is when you have a small number of patients with whom you've been interacting for a while, fully aware of their medical history. That's why the job becomes 100 times more satisfying and effective. I used to be head of the general medicine department at the New Fortune City Hospital. I loved my job, but compared to Woodberry, it was much more exhausting, especially during the SARS pandemic. There were so many patients back then, and they were in such critical conditions that the work became incredibly tough. I'm glad I survived, and I'm still committed to helping people. Woodberry, compared to New Fortune City Hospital, is simply paradise.
Okay. So, hat er mir jetzt alles erzählt? Oh. Questions, Trade? Ja, es geht, glaube ich, noch nicht. Ich warte noch mal. Ich glaube ich noch mal zu dem anderen Typ.
See you again.
Talk to
Take
Rob.
care of yourself.
Ja. Oh, ich muss mal eben ganz fix auf Toilette, Leute. Das tut mir leid, aber Code Braun, haut rein. Das war very nötig. Ah, okay, kann man hier zu viert spielen. Das ist ja cool. So, talk to Rob. Go to Rob, talk to Rob. Robbity.
I only made it to one
Hey, how's it
university
going?
party before exams ruined my...
For a year now.
It's,
No such amount of exhaust and harmful gases from cars and factories as before. Our breathing true. I'm heading to Rob's bar today. He's a fun guy to hang out with. Wasn't a big deal. It was all just a setup.
Rob's Bar hier.
What's new?
Schönes
Rushing
Bar.
off again, huh? You better take a break.
Yes.
Hey, look who's awake. Welcome to Woodberry, pal. I'm so happy to finally see you alive. I'm Rob.
Wir
Here's
sind
my
so
bar.
froh, dass ich lebe. Es ist so
So,
nett.
how are you doing? Enjoying your time here, huh? Actually, Chris warned me that he'd be sending you my way to get to know each other. So, I prepared a little gift for you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Oh, gibt's einen Drink? Okay, Medications. Use Medications!
I kept this first aid kit for myself, but I haven't been out in a while. And I like you, so take it. Maybe it'll save your life again someday. So, did Chris
bestimmt.
get you registered already? When you're done, swing by here. I always have good food, drinks, and supplies in case you're heading out.
Okay.
We'll catch up again, pal.
Paul! Questions.
Well, it's only been a year since the outbreak began, so for now, we have an ample food supply. New Fortune City is a large place, and there are still sources we can gather provisions from. Sometimes we even come
Oh,
across...
ich will da
deliveries,
raus. Alter,
believe
ich
it or
will da
not.
raus. Ich will looten.
Of course, ready-made food will eventually run out, which is why Abby and the gardeners are growing vegetables here, and Eddard leads a hunting squad. When there are fewer infected, we can explore other options outside. Why not?
Ja? Ach scheiße, ihr könnt das gar nicht lesen, weil mein Bild so blöd ist hier. Ne? Ist das da besser? Ja, guck mal, jetzt könnt ihr so lesen. So cannibalism is still far off.
You know what? Ask me again in a couple of years, okay? Just kidding, pal.
Just
Don't worry.
kidding,
Chris and I will come
just
up with something
kidding.
for sure. Mac and cheese is no longer on the menu. It won't
Okay.
be the end of the world.
Mac and
right?
cheese. Well, I have a bar in Woodberry. Give me some advice for surviving outside this
If you
boy.
get hungry or thirsty while you're outside, you can still find food and drinks in stores, gas stations, and other similar places. And sometimes you might come across untouched sodas in some of the vending machines. But remember, luck may not always be on your side, and searching for supplies can take a lot of time.
Okay.
That's why I advise you to play it safe and stock up on provisions from me in advance. It'll be more reliable, and survival will be easier without any unnecessary complications. Well, that's it. Good luck.
Weiß ich nicht. Weiß ich nicht, Bruder. Oh, Gerüchte im Hut.
Alright, listen up. You probably already know that Woodberry gets its electricity from the city. We just hooked it up. That's it. We don't pay a thing for it. Some even call it a miracle. So it's always made us wonder, how is that possible? Well, recently, our scouts measured where the highest concentration of electricity is in the city, and guess what? It turned out to be in the Azure Labs building. Yeah, pal. We're still scratching our heads trying to make sense of it.
Okay.
The building itself is abandoned. No signs of life whatsoever. Either we've all been incredibly lucky, or there's something truly significant inside.
Krass.
So if you happen to find something there, let me know, alright? Everyone in Woodberry's eager to find out the truth.
Cool. Azure Dingsbums. Okay. Oh,
Well,
so-
you see, in these tough times, we
Doofe
all need to
Frage.
socialize and unwind.
Warum hat man eine
Otherwise,
Bar?
we might just lose it. I got permission from Chris to open up this bar, and we set the place up. Feel like having a drink, pal?
Thanks.
No, I actually found my calling as a bartender here in Woodberry. Before that, I worked in finance for several years.
Finanzen,
typical
ja.
office job, like many others around here. I prefer to reminisce about the 3 years I spent traveling around the USA. Now those were the days. But you can't stay jobless forever. You gotta earn a living. So I settled for an office job. Anyway, that's all part of the old world's problems. Being a bartender suits me much better. So, are you sure you don't want a drink?
Okay.
Oh, so you're still not registered with Chris? Sorry, pal. Just talk to Chris, and he'll let you know what needs to be done, alright?
Sie wieder mit diesem Chris. Okay. Jetzt habe ich keine Questions
Have a
mehr.
great day.
Hey. Let's go to Chris again. Again. Ich sehe ihn schon. Also ich habe bis jetzt echt noch keine großen Bugs festgestellt. Das wird wahrscheinlich noch kommen, aber...
Great. I see you've met everyone. So, what do you think of Woodberry at first glance?
Stop. Huh?
It's good to hear that. It took a lot of effort to make Woodberry what it is. I hope our community lives up to your expectations. I'm confident that you'll find something to keep you occupied here. I'm ready to tell you more whenever you want. So, now I'll inform the team that you're a registered resident, and from this moment on, all the services provided by Woodberry will be at your
Finally!
Woodberry is established on the site of a middle school, so there are no individual rooms left for accommodation. Most residents live in communal areas and keep their personal belongings in the storage room. If you want to have your own home, cars, and storage, we are currently working on setting up a small, safe settlement outside of Woodberry. Every one of our residents can move there if they wish. You can get one of the available plots of land right now. You know what? Let me have our guys take you to the settlement. Just head to the exit, and they'll meet you there. And if you have any questions about the land plot, you can ask me anytime.
Okay.
But I won't keep you any longer. Good luck.
Okay.
See you around.
Go to the settlement and examine your land plot. Okay. So, eine Karte.
Heard you're making progress.
Ja, es geht voran. Das dauert einen Moment. Oh, ich komme endlich raus. Da war ein Bug. Landplot, okay. Was kommt jetzt? Was kommt da jetzt? Okay. Ja, okay, das haben wir schon im Trailer gesehen, die Szene. Landplot. Welcome to your landplot. Und noch gar kein Geld. Was habe ich denn? Ich habe nichts, oder? Wieder in der Sonne, oder? Oh, radio.
I've been told that you're settling in nicely. That's great. You can come to your land plot whenever you want. By the way, Abby wanted you to visit her before letting you into the city. So, let our guys take you back to Woodberry now. And then you can do whatever your heart desires.
Yes, endlich.
Well,
Jetzt muss ich Building Mode C. Sie Autos, Wagens. Okay. Okay, sind aber teuer. Lala. Okay. Also man kann jetzt nicht von hier aus direkt dahin laufen. Es gibt jetzt einmal Woodberry, dann gibt es die Stadt und jetzt hier mein kleines Privatgrundstück da, wo ich mein Zelt aufgebaut habe. So verstehe ich das jetzt. Also es ist nicht so, dass du aus dem Woodberry direkt durch eine Tür gehen kannst, dann wird es halt immer nochmal geladen. Das ist halt nicht so richtig Open-World-mäßig. Aber das finde ich jetzt nicht so schlimm. Kommt drauf an, wie groß die City halt ist, damit man sich darin bewegen kann. Das wird halt interessant werden gleich. Dann kann ich mehr sagen, ob das was taugt hier. Go to Abby. Yes. Abby, I'm coming for you. Hey, baby. Schön hinten anstellen.
You're back. It's great that Chris managed to call you here before you head into the city. And I saw your meager equipment and thought, you've just recovered from an injury. I can't let you go out like this. So I've asked Chris to let me give you a little financial aid from Woodberry, in honor of your registration as a new resident.
This is enough money to buy another weapon from Eddard, along with ammunition. And I suggest you put what's left in the storage, just in case. No need to thank me. The best thing you can do for us in return is to work with us to rebuild our community. You've probably already received some tasks from the Woodberry residents on your tablet, so don't forget to check them out. And thanks in advance for your help. Just take care of yourself.
Ja, ich arbeite ein bisschen für euch. Ein bisschen mache ich was.
Okay.
Aber ich werde nicht nur für euch arbeiten.
That's great. So, do you want to open the storage room, or do you want to talk about something else?
Nee, Storage. Oh, Storage.
You're welcome.
So. Ey, wo ist denn mein... Ich hab doch hier was reingeschmissen vorhin. Wo ist denn das hin? What?
Come anytime. There's one thing that still haunts me, even though many years have passed. Once, our family was approached by the Asia Initiative, offering to conduct some experiments on our farm.
Okay.
Something about herbicides. But there was a catch.
Herbizide?
They wanted to build a research bunker beneath our farm.
Okay.
Yes, a real bunker.
Cool.
Conduct experiments right there on site.
Bunker.
My father refused. And thank goodness, because our neighbors went along with it and ended up losing their entire harvest. And the bunker remained on their farm. Now, with those neighbors probably no longer alive, and no one to call the police on you, I can't help but wonder what was inside that bunker. If you happen to pass by, could you check it out for me?
Oh ja.
All right.
Oh ja. Das mache ich. Das check ich out.
Remember, in the world outside, you'll find many interesting and useful things, but the space in your backpack is limited. If it's full, you'll also get tired more quickly. It's also important to understand that you could lose all your belongings in an unfortunate incident. That's why I recommend storing your hard-earned items in our storage room more often. It will give you some peace of mind and make it easier for you to move around the world, and I'll keep an eye on your things. Well, that's about it. Good luck. If it were safe, we wouldn't need the storage room. We didn't set up all these defenses and fortifications for the fun of it.
Ja, dumme Frage, Entschuldigung.
And the most dangerous thing out there is not the infected. Far from it. The most dangerous thing is other people. Other survivors, just like you. Our family had a farm across the river. We grew corn and raised horses. Since the outbreak started, I haven't been there once. It's too dangerous. It hurts to think that the horses are most likely long gone.
Okay.
Because with the infected, at least you know what to expect. Lately, the number of people has been increasing, and now when you're out there, You have to be constantly on guard, because you never know where a bullet might come from. They can kill you even if your backpack is empty. They don't care about that. And shouting friendly won't help. These are dark times we live in. Take care of yourself, okay? Don't go looking for trouble unnecessarily.
Okay. Wow.
The storage room here is for everything that has value in Woodberry. Provisions, equipment, various supplies that will help us survive for a long time. All of this requires special security, which is what we provide. For some time now, people have also started leaving their personal belongings here, especially those who plan on venturing outside. You never know what might happen, so it's better to leave your belongings for the community's needs rather than leaving them to chance out there.
Ich bin so doof, ich bin so doof, ich bin so doof. Oh mein Gott. Oh, jetzt habe ich den Big Picture Modus angemacht. Ich voller Rost. Alter, Digga, ey. Option. Zurück. Aha. Nein. Zurück. So.
I wish everyone who ventured outside always returned. Some items are still waiting for their owners. Photographs, various keepsakes. We have nowhere to put them, but we can't just throw them away. That wouldn't be humane. So, I hope you come back every time, okay? Don't be a reason to make me sad again. I've already endured enough here. In any case, wherever you're going, the storage room is always at your disposal. Feel free to use it.
Backpack. Das ist mein Backpack. Das ist mein, also das ist, ich habe da noch vorhin Sachen reingeschmissen. Die sind jetzt weg.
Everything is ready.
Toll.
See you again.
Was geschafft. Okay. Okay. Plumbing kit, soldering kit. Plumbing. Okay. Message. Jetzt wollen wir rausgehen, wa? Okay, so. Das war die erste Stunde. The day before. Okay, gleich gehen wir raus. Das werdet ihr in der nächsten Folge sehen. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen und bis bald. Ciao, ciao.